I have a feeling that they're just sort of winding us up, and this pressure is going to have to let up, and it's going to pop.
And then they move it up to the next level. And Tesla is known for doing this 3 times. So it's GTW is saying that what happened with SPY was happening with Tesla earlier on this week, and I believe yesterday with Walmart, right? It had a pump to fill the gap, pretty much textbook. It's pretty. Try to make it look easy. We had a line that was set up, and I also shared the fact that I use a lot of conditional sale orders, making sure that when the line hits, pretty much everyone's looking at the same thing. So everyone has the sale order right there, and if you're holding your contracts, well, you want to get out. And by the time it hits, you may have this little voice telling you inside, what if it goes just a little further, right? So conditional sale order is the initial plan. This is what you had planned in the first place, and you're happy with when you place the order. So when it hits, you're happy, move on. Yeah. So,
We've got a surprise guest with us, 007. What's up, buddy?
oh, how are you?
Hey, what's up? I was just closing a bunch of plays. Um,
You came in here to tell us about your profits.
Tell us about how you played Costco today.
oh man, it was a little DG, saw Guru enter it. It looked nice because it was on the half day chart, it was bouncing off the nice support line there. And so yesterday I felt like they kind of trapped it. We looked into the data and their sales data was really, really good. Even before the earnings came out, we got the sales data and the sales data was going to be better than last year's. So we knew they were going to beat, especially if their sales data was going to beat by like 16%. So if their sales data beats by 16%, EPS was going to beat without a doubt. And then they had that great earnings, and this morning, every single analyst was upgrading the stock. So if you woke up early, you caught all those price upgrades. You know it's going to go up if every single Wall Street guy is like saying to the moon.
Yeah.
But don't you feel that sometimes they just say this so they can get out green?
Yeah, that's true. That also a lot of times Goldman Sachs does that. Like a lot of
Yeah.
times you see like a Goldman Sachs price upgrade and it's only them. Um,
Pump and
it'll
dump.
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
move a
Yeah.
little bit and then they'll dump on you.
Their analysts aren't even supposed to trade the sectors that they cover either, but I guarantee you there's some side accounts and all types of grimy shit that goes on. So,
They're
but
telling their neighbor what to do.
Yeah,
facts.
I mean they all do that. Like I used to have a buddy that they used to do that. Who
Now,
doesn't?
you guys are hearing that, we've been telling you to know your tickers, learn about their behavior, but 007 is also saying that different analysts will have different views, and eventually, and what he's right about is I believe that Sachs, when they upgrade something, usually they're the last ones upgrading, and usually that's when we're reaching a top. So I'm not saying it's when they upgrade. I'm just saying that different analysts and different upgrades, depending on the firm that is upgrading, will often mean something different. Some random firm that you've never heard of will probably have a little effect, but we talked about AVGO this morning that had a ton of upgrades. However, it's flying way above all-time high already. So what's the point of going there? Costco was under all-time high with a lot of analysts saying that they had good numbers. And I mean, if you're not holding Costco in your long-term portfolio, it's kind of a no-brainer. Now it's at the top, I believe. Yeah, but it's their business model is constantly improving, and people want to pay cheaper for their food, goods, and whatnot. And the online services are getting better and better. It's exploding their numbers online, exploding. Uh, so yeah, I mean, 007 is extremely precise at looking at numbers, looking at the fundamentals behind the play. And well, hats off for your gains. You really deserve them.
Yeah, congrats, brother.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
Love to see Team Xtrades across the board.
Hey, man. Even a blind squirrel can find a nut sometimes.
You're too modest.
Yeah, I feel
All
like
right.
Costco was a pandemic proof. I mean, they killed it. So
Sold more toilet paper than like the last 5 years in a month.
yeah, I bet.
Who started that shortage on toilet paper? Was it somewhere in Australia? Did it start there? Because it all started from something, right?
I always blame.
Yeah. You said you blame what?
And I always blame Americans on that kind of craziness. It's like
Oh yeah,
it doesn't
definitely.
matter what it is. It could be like a snowstorm. It could be a a viral pandemic that has like causes no stomach issues whatsoever. People are like, shit, I need to buy toilet paper. Like that's I don't know why. It's the first thing that jumps into people's brains.
Or gas.
Yeah. A friend of mine has a renovation business, and you know what? He's never installed that many bidets in a year. Man, it's just so funny.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And that some of the things are just an add-on thing that you put on top. But the funny thing is, yeah, it works, but that little water that it sprays, it's kind of chilly. So you need to plug this in with the thing that warms up the water. So you need a heater. So it becomes that looks like
That's
a
crazy.
safari condo or something. It's huge. Looks like oh, it looks exactly like that. The movie Cocoon, the eggs in the pool. It looks exactly like that. So um, he's been installing those, and actually they have them at Costco as well. So it's like a
Really?
big egg cocoon thing, and this is
That's
what you
crazy.
sit on.
Yeah, one time I was traveling overseas and I went to the handicap bathroom because like the regular bathroom is always super dirty and stuff. And they had one of these bidets in there and it had like hot water and everything. Shoots in
Yeah,
like both directions.
it
That's awesome.
really shoots, eh?
I
First time
was
I ever
like,
saw
oh.
that, I was at Narita Airport in Japan. I walked in there, and there's a remote control when I walk in the bathroom. So I'm pretty young. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I hit the button. First thing you know, man, it sprays across the room. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? And it was so funny. And a friend of mine has one. He says he would never go back to TP ever. And anyways, I mean, we started the day talking about how good the day was, and we ended up the day with
In the
uh,
center.
A- Amy's issues with bathroom and and
Problem.
whatnot. And that's just because of 007 walking in, with his TP buying, Costco profit, and waving, and
It's a beautiful thing when the podcast comes full circle on a reference point. We've made a large arc, but ultimately we came back full circle to Amy's plumbing issues.
What happened there?
Yeah, I wish
all
she got
right.
to come on today. I didn't get to do it with her last time, so I think Kevin put her somewhere else for the day. Maybe next time.
Yeah, she'll be in and out with us, I think, moving forward. But we'll guilt her into getting on here more often than not.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Somebody said they have a song for you, Guru.
Oh, dang. Who said that?
CG2K.
TG2K. I don't
There's
see.
some big SPY volume on the tape going through right now. Million share orders. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff going on right now after hours.
You
Did
know,
you guys say a song?
this this day.
A song?
Hold on, let me paste you what he sent. This day. Hold on, let me paste you what he sent.
So here's I get this question a lot. Everybody wants to know, hey, what's going to happen with Spy next week? And to be perfectly frank with you, I don't know. I like to, you know, play the day, get
Mhm.
of where things are going to be at, and all that. But I will, if I'm going to go out on the limb and make some kind of stupid prediction that I probably shouldn't make, but I'm going to back it up with a chart though. I could see us pulling, starting the week with a little bit of a dip because we're topping out at this 471.15 weekly resistance level, as well as, kind of one of the inner channel of the overall weekly channel that we've been in for a year plus now. So I could see us doing a little bit of a, liquidity hunt and coming back down to 465.47 and then hitting up to, gosh, where would that top us out at the channel? Maybe 480 next week. Bold prediction.
Agreed. I'm a big believer in down Friday, down Monday too. So I believe because we had a strong Friday close, we might have a pretty good Monday. And I also have some my almanac is giving some pretty good outlook for next week. It looks like Monday the 13th. It says Monday before December triple witching, S&P up 13 of the last 20. And in
That-
2018, we only had one that was down 2.1%.
That's
So
right. I forgot we had that next week. But
yeah,
in a way that makes nobody expect the new all-time high. And I think
yeah,
that's when they make the move, right?
facts.
Like they wait for you to not be ready and then they spring it on you. Kind of like
Hmm.
we saw today with the, let's dip it down, fill the gap, freak people out, and then close on this crazy pump move.
Hmm.
Well,
But
wasn't
the market's not rigged. I'm not saying that.
Just
Oh,
a little.
no, never say that. I mean, no, no, no. I
wasn't the
mean, if
CPI data pretty signaling inflation today?
it wasn't flat, I thought it was dead flat to what the expectation was.
I mean, it followed the expectation, but it was, higher than the previous month.
Yeah,
So,
but are you falling off your chair about that? I mean, are you
Mhm.
surprised that it's pretty much what they predicted, which is, I believe, nice because they've been predicting numbers that weren't as high as the real life was going. So now, if what they're predicting is pretty much what's happening, I think that it makes it feel under control, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like everybody's just adjusting to it. Like it's just like not happening in the equity markets whatsoever.
So if everyone's adjusting to it, we need to ask for a pay raise. Is that it?
Yeah, agreed. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, folks. I think, are you airing later today or just right now, 007? Or is everyone switching to your Twitch?
yeah, I'm just looking at some charts right now. So, looking at Amazon a little bit. So it's kind of weird that because SPY is making a new all-time high, but for some reason Amazon is down today.
That is
Um,
interesting.
One thing I do notice though, that every single time we do have these big events, whether it was like CPI data or unemployment data, and if it's like, if it's like somewhat bad data, they do kind of run it up really hard the first day, and the next week they usually trap it a little bit. Because I remember the last time we had this unemployment data, I think it was last Friday, wasn't it? Was it the Friday before? We had like bad employment data, and the market just ripped, when everybody thought it was bearish, and then
Yeah.
and then the next day it just caught everybody so, I mean, bullish, and it caught everybody so off guard. So
Mm.
I mean,
Now, speaking of market not being rigged, Microsoft was going up, Apple was doing okay.
yeah,
Don't you think that if Tesla, Amazon, and Facebook were all also following, that we would start a rip that would be kind of unstoppable? And could this be like, we're not talking about market being rigged here. I'm just talking about the fact that if Amazon, Facebook, and Tesla started to rip together with the rest, Microsoft and Apple, we would have some sort of a climb that would be out of proportion. I like to think that sometimes they try to keep a lid on it by keeping the big guys kind of calm, because Amazon went down. It's really in the consolidation range. If you look at what the range was today, it's pretty stable. Yes, it's down, but it's kind of consolidating at the bottom. And compare with Facebook, it just stayed under that old resistance at the 330 resistance, and it's still trying, but it's hitting resistance also. So what do you think about that, 007? I know you're a firm believer that the market is not rigged at all, so I'd like to hear that.
well, I just think there's a lot of conflicting data right now because we kind of have a little bit head and shoulder on Amazon, and Google's like a little bit red on the day, along with Tesla. Tesla's indecisive right now. Tesla set up that double bottom and just ripped, but Amazon and I mean Apple and Microsoft, they had a really nice day. Apple actually ripped across the new top, and that was a little surprising because they had that trend line, kind of like how Nasdaq had that upper trend line for a while. So let me show you.
Now, just
So
before
so
you're wrapping it up, we're talking about these tickers, folks, because they have about 25% of the S&P 500 weight within 5 or 6 tickers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and usually they move pretty similarly together. This is probably one of the few days that I've seen 50% of these fangs disconnect with each other. So usually like Facebook, Apple, and Amazon, they would either be flat or up a little bit. But I would say today is probably one of the few days where I seen two of them rip so hard up, and the other two just kind of rid a little bit.
Yeah, this was my question. If Amazon, Tesla, and Facebook were to go alongside with the rest of Microsoft and Apple, don't you think the market would have just started screaming to the upside?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we had a 1% day today, so that is kind of a scream to the upside, though. You
Yeah, but
know,
I mean, scream like a little girl kind of thing, like a 3% thing.
I guess. I mean, I figured because usually like 0.5% day is a reasonable day. 1% is already really really nice day, whether it's up or down.
Right.
Um, so I mean, I guess they're trying to hold it down. Maybe I'm not sure, but I know I took a lot of profit across the board today because it's kind of too much indecision here. What do you guys? How'd you guys do? Did you guys took profit? Or you took more plays?
Oh man, I had fun with Spy today. I'll tell you that much.
Nice.
Yeah, I got some stuff I'm taking in the next week. I still got some spreads open and stuff. I have a BBWI contract I've been holding for a while that I'm holding. I have a couple other swings too. Day trades, I lost some money on Apple today, but that was it. Otherwise, really good week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of, and we've seen this, a couple of times where, instead of having a major pullback when we start to test some of these higher levels, we just kind of go flat for a few days.
Yeah.
It creates that additional room. If you look at the weekly channel, I've posted,
Hmm.
an ungodly number of times in the past. It just creates more room for us to move a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Agreed. Oh, we have a I forgot to throw this out there. We have an FOMC meeting next week. So I'm pretty sure it starts Wednesday, it goes on Thursday, and then they release the minutes the month after. So I'm pretty sure it'll come out in January, the minutes, but there is a FOMC meeting next week. So just something to think about.
The other thing I like for next week is Roku as well. I know that's one of Guru's favorite plays, right?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I'm still riding some of those runners he alerted.
I'll stop trading Roku personally. It's getting to be a pain in my ass.
That's me and Tesla. Like every time there's a Tesla alert, I intentionally don't take it so you guys can make money. Otherwise, I will jinx your play.
Well, you can block it, right?
I don't know, man. I have a like a dark omen hanging over my head anytime I open a position on Tesla. I mean, I've made money on it a few times, but man, I have
It's
to
a
admit,
tough one.
what's that?
I said it is a tough one. It's a very interesting stock to day trade. That's for sure.
It well, and I think it all started, and if you go back, I don't know if Discord keeps history that long, but man, when I was early days in this server, and Tesla was still like in the 400 range. This is pre-split. I mean, so this is on the first major run up still. And I can't remember who it was I was sharing ideas with, and I was still relatively new to charting, but I'd identified this channel and this basically this downtrending resistance, and I was like, if Tesla can break through that, it could explode. And I didn't trade it, right? I didn't follow my own plan. And sure enough, I was dead on, and that's when it like just went on like the most insane run anybody's seen on a stock in recent memory. And so I think ever since I missed that, like it's just I've been cursed ever since then.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the post on Wall Street Bet about Tesla?
No, what was
No, I don't go there personally.
Let me show you
What was
guys
it?
this. It's kind of funny. Let me find it.
Yeah, back in the days, it was trading in the 225s, and it even dipped to 175. That's it had hit 300s, and then it was on the downtrend, and this is even prior to what JTW is referring. But it was trading down and someone sent me a shot, and he said, "Man, I'm going all in Tesla, huge in my
Oh,
long-term
whoops.
account."
Never
And he
mind.
was at
That's the wrong one.
225, and I was like, "Man, it still has some downside to go." And he took, I believe, 2023s or, I mean, far, far away options for 1,000 or something. And I was like, man, you're nuts, right? You're completely crazy because it still has more downside to go. And funny enough, the next week it's down to 175. And I'm like, man, I told you it still had some downside. You know what? He showed me his account, I believe, last year. Actually, he showed me his car that he bought, showed me his account. I believe he made like $2.3 million with that
Jesus.
call. And I was like, okay. And he said, no, I didn't go all in. He didn't make, yeah, I think he went in with like 20 grand or so, and he made two million plus on the option trade.
That's
I
insane.
didn't believe him, but he was pretty right on the money on that one for sure. Go ahead. What did you want to share, 007?
Check out this video, the discussion channel. 12-9 Tesla split, they said.
Those are the best. Also, I liked your. I think you posted the wrong one for a second there, but I caught the when you had that last second bad feeling about an earnings report. That's another. I've got a Bob Ross picture that I think perfectly describes today's market. Hang on, I'll post this in the discussion channel because this is when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this in my camera roll and I'll have the perfect moment to share it with the group one day. You all, let's find that picture. Where you at, Bob?
So like last week, a lot of people kept coming on the stream. They were asking about Tesla splits. They were like, have you heard about the Tesla split, this and that? And I think there's like a big YouTuber that posted these this theory about how Tesla was gonna do a split on yesterday, or announced it yesterday on December 9th. And they went into this whole elaborate, like, mathematical situation
Oh
about
my
how they
God.
decrypted this data and solved this super formula.
That
So
guy's really
everybody took
speculation.
Tesla Lottos.
That's crazy.
So if you go on Wall Street Bet, is everybody posting like these Tesla posts? They're like 4 million to 1 million. There are people going from like 400K to like 100K just on Tesla
Well,
bets.
well, you know, the oh god, what was that guy's name? The controlling the narrative video will still.
Oh my God, that video had me crying, bro. I was laughing
Hey,
so hard.
I still lose it. I still like I yeah, I
But
almost tears. I cry so hard. Or I'm laughing so hard, I should say.
it's like right when 9:30 hit on the clock, and he's just like, "Gut."
Oh, I know you're talking about, that's the Bitcoin video.
No. Guy,
No, he was trading Apple earnings, bro. It was so funny.
but do you know
Oh,
the whole backstory on how he got the buying power to do that?
oh, you're talking about the guy?
Yeah, the
Yeah, the gut.
Oh,
he
I
found a loophole to artificially inflate his buying power to where he was like had like $50,000 in buying power, but it was all basically like margin, right? Like
yeah,
He
it's like
called it the infinite money glitch.
I
yeah, the
remember
infinite
that.
money
He's
glitch.
so
He took his 50K and put it on Apple puts again when they were having an earnings report. And the
Yeah.
next day, and they crushed it. They went, they shot way up. And so the next day, he's like recording himself watching. You've seen the video from there. He's recording himself watching the in his account just get decimated.
It
yeah, I
was
think
like
that was in
so like his
2018.
body with that go. It
Yeah,
like
and
to have.
that noise that he made was like the sound of somebody's soul leaving their body.
Yeah, dude, I was not seeing that. So,
Well, are we 007? Are we stepping on your toes? We're way past market.
It's okay. We got like a few minutes before the meeting, anyways, right?
We don't want to steal your audience if they need to be in there getting prepared.
oh, Kevin moved that meeting to Sunday, I believe. If you check,
Ah, dang.
or yeah,
But you're not doing the like post or aftermarket Twitch thing.
There's no real earnings on Fridays.
Okay.
oh, it's strictly earnings that you do.
Yeah, but like on Friday, there's
Oh,
no earnings. That's why.
okay.
Oh gosh, you know what? It's been so long since I've traded an ER, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
So
Fridays are usually morning earnings.
the meeting was moved to, yes, Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
All right.
I always look forward to those because I literally have no friends, so it's always good to see you guys. Because I mean, I do this from home, so and I live in South Carolina. I'm from Illinois, but I've been out here for 5 years, so it's literally just me and my girlfriend. So I always enjoy coming on here, and I'm always active in the chat. So I mean, Xtrades is my life, so it's always good to see you guys.
Yeah, man,
Likewise.
you too. And we'll get some VR headsets and we can have like a metaverse meetup.
Verse, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or we just need to have like one of these days we'll finally twist somebody's arm into like organizing a big like Xtrades meetup.
Yeah, that would be
At Dave
dope.
and
Top
Buster's.
earners meetup.
Dave and Buster's company meeting party, annual party.
Yeah, virtual Christmas party. That'd be sick.
All right, well, I think we're probably going over our time here. So, gentlemen,
All
I hope
right,
you have
guys.
an excellent Friday. And yeah, everybody have a great weekend. We'll come back fresh Monday, ready to continue killing it.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you for barging in, 007, and thank you for your great time with us, Alex. This was really appreciated. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, of course. Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate you.
All right, thanks
Likewise.
everybody. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right,
Have a
I'll
good
Alright.
see
one.
you. I'll be in the chat if you need me or anything.
All right, see
See you guys.
ya. Let's watch this one.
Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Miren, bañador. En las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea.
Just 8 million.
Había subido la marea y encontré una paella.
Oh my god.
Encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de chipiones.
I got you.
Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y adentro la vende paellera. ¡Ándale, mira dónde llega el agua! Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante. Había subido la marea.
Yo, what's up, Ghostberg? Thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate you.
Con los dos sacos de arroz.
The police can't even drive.
¡Ya va Sevilla! ¡Traigan paella!
Oh. Oh god.
Estuve yo con el bañador y con la paella. El cocinero, no ve, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
This is running a base. Yes, for an Xbox One.
Me cobró el tío la paella.
So surprisingly well.
Me cobró.
15 frames per second.
Y ya no fui más. Me fui andando a coger los amarillos hasta hoy.
That's so true.
Me mandó por la noche. Había bajado más el agua y por la mañana había subido.
Oh my gosh.
A lo mejor está en el barco ese de Rolly.
Just shut up and don't give me PC. Damn it. Oh man.
Y ya no otra vez más la cocina. Ya aborrecí la cocina.
The people in the audience too.
Pues no cobré nada, me dieron el dinero del bote.
¿Había mucho dinero en el bote?
Lo que me echaban y el dinero de lo que gané, me cobraron 20 paelleras. A 500 caras, pues viste lo que me llevé yo para Sevilla. Ay, ya aborrecí la playa.
Oh man.
Hemos llorado los dos.
8 million pre-orders.
Ya está, tú, no es para tanto, yo. A ti yo no quiero hablar, yo no quiero
Might
hablar
fix the
contigo.
game later too, but that was too good. Oh man. Imagine that's what they really said about the cyberpunk. Do you guys have any funny videos that you guys seen at Wall Street Bet that you want to share with us? Let me know. We'll take a look at them. Oh man. So we had the CPI data that a lot of you guys were asking about yesterday. They're like, when you get 1% raise, but inflation is now 6.8%. Yo, are you guys even getting raises anymore? It's the end of the year, right? Does raise even happen anymore at this point? How much you get charged for a loop? Seems expensive, but only because of inflation. It isn't much, but $420.69 a bottle. All right, Coves. I knew you would have one, man. Oh, let me introduce you to the world of salary exempt employment. Oh yeah, I heard Elon Musk was tweeting a lot. He said, if you like course, you'll love the drop. No violence for me. I come in peace. Thinking of quitting my job and becoming an influencer full time. What do you think? Oh my gosh. Bro, Elon Musk, man. Sometimes he just trolls too hard. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Angel from the YouTube Sai? Apple was fired today. Indeed, I was wrong. Yeah, I gave a raise to myself since I'm self-employed every week. Nice. My girlfriend said their firm is trying to pay out bonuses this calendar year. This calendar year? Really? I remember I used to look forward to these bonuses so much, but it would take forever to come. Like every year, they would give us the bonus in February or something. I was like, come on, man, how am I supposed to enjoy this? What is this? 8 days ago? Wall Street bet back holders. Oh gosh. Oh, with diamond hands. This is the invasion of Normandy. Money for Xmas presents. Oh shit. Oh shit. Perma bowl. Young ape. Oh, J Power retiring transitory. Omicron. By the death. AI. Oh my god, that shit ticker AI. Wow, Tom Hanks was in this movie? Damn. PLTR. Oh. Didi, Baba, Neo. Oh, getting burned. Oh, GameStop. Oh no, did you guys see GameStop today? Oh, AMC. Oh, did you guys see the scam AMC today? Wish.com SDC clove. Oh no. Red money. Oh shit. Oh man. It's too real. That was too real. Oh damn. She's kind of mad because it's going to push up a bracket. Oh, I know a secret, man. Tell her to call the HR and tell her to tell the HR to allocate that bonus fund to her 401k so that this way it doesn't get taxed. That's how you can tell her to increase that fund, like allocate that 401k to like from like 5% to like 50% or whatever. So this way half of that bonus money or majority of that bonus money can go to the 401k, and then she's not going to get pushed up that bracket. That's what I used to do. That was one of the ways you can avoid it if you're getting very close to that 120 bracket. Yeah, but you have to call the HR, and then they have to like call Fidelity or whatever 401k you're with, and they have to do it for you. But you have to do it 2 weeks ahead. So like around right now is the perfect time to do it. If you get that check on 12/26 or something, that's you got to do it now. So 12/24, so you got to do it like today. I think they open till 6 p.m. So some of you guys might still be able to do that. That's only if you're like really close to the next bracket. You know, if you're like about to hit the 120 or something, or the 95 bracket. I don't know if the brackets are still the same for when I was like in a thing. Oh man, that was a good video. You guys got any other good ones? CNBC, James Cramer. Today we have the strongest economy, perhaps, I've ever seen. Inflation rose 6.8% from a year ago. This is the highest level since June of 1982. Oh man. Before Wall Street bets, I used to be broke, but now I am broker. I look forward to becoming the brokest. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's just no volume. 40-year inflation high? Who cares? So my girlfriend's a hedge fund tax accountant, and she wants to invest that money for a down payment on a condo. Nice. She's gonna do it right away. Buy the top on the condos. Oh. Oh yeah, did you guys see the scam on AMC today? That was pretty ugly. Let me find that news for you guys. So AMC kind of died pretty hard today. Was coming back to 30s and then came back down to as low as 26. What was it? So I think this morning they came out and they said that. So this morning I was reading the news. It says the AMC Entertainment Form 4 filing from Thursday afternoon shows sales of 312.5 thousand shares by co-CEO, 18 by company CEO, and 18,000 shares by CFO on December 7th. CEO continued to hold 96,000 shares. CFO has 0 shares remaining. So yeah, that's true. That might be a good idea. You would think like inflation would eventually end, right? So because of all this selling, it created a lot of fear. And I mean, like, and plus these guys just released the NFT thing too. And everybody was super hyped yesterday and like the day before, because the AMC NFT thing was pretty cool. You know, to a certain extent, it was cool. Like they're trying to take advantage of it. I have no clue what they were trying to do, but it was cool in a sense. But instead, these guys are unloading the hell out of it. So he said the only reason he did it was to buy a house or something. Sus. Very sus. Probably, man. Next, they better leave the country, yo. At this point, selling, unloading on the people. They better be leaving the country. How dare them? Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. They're over here, came down. Market recovered, but they never recover. Maybe they'll do a double bottom here. Maybe this would be a nice double bottom move. If you're a bag holder, this is it, man. This is your dream. You gotta hope for that double bottom move from here to here to here to here. Actually, this is the same thing that's showing up on Tesla as well. That double bottom move. There's too many bag holders to drop it, I guess. Like all that dropping is just from big people selling. So it's got a point of control around $37. So it's interesting if it does come back, you know, realistically, maybe you could see that. Tesla kind of had this. A lot of stocks are actually setting up this pattern on the half-day chart. You know, you see Tesla setting up that little bit of like the right, almost like that mini W pattern there. Could even argue that Amazon is setting up that you know, that W pattern as well, or just like a slanted one like this. So a lot of them are looking like that, looking like they're trying to set up that pattern. Even AMD, what the hell? The whole market is setting up this pattern. Is this a buying opportunity across the board in all these popular stocks? Look, AMD setting up this super pattern as well. This double bottom pattern, which is generally a very bullish pattern. I actually like the AMD setup a little more. If I was to throw money behind something, I'd probably throw it behind AMD. Right? I mean, if we do get that Santa rally, I could see AMD doing it. I think we have MU earnings coming up a little bit. December 20th. When is that? Next Monday. Check the semiconductor ETF. Semiconductor ETF is kind of setting up inverse head and shoulder. If we're bullish and we're looking for the Santa rally, the inverse head and shoulder would be this, right? We'll get this drop here, it move up, coming back to highs. I mean, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna play earnings on MU, man. I get so scared of that. But you know what? This is an interesting perspective. We're at the middle of the row here. We're either gonna come down or we're gonna come up. A lot of patterns are showing us to the upside. The market has already gone up, right? The market already did a nice V-shaped recovery, and already made that up move. But a lot of the other stuff are actually lagging behind and waiting for that opportunity to make that move. So I think we could potentially see a lot of opportunity. Visa came back really nice. Oh my gosh, look at this Visa chart. Jesus. Wow. So Visa can break over that 213 area, easily 224s. That's a no-brainer. But RSI is getting a little bit high. I'm not sure if we could do it without cooling down a little bit. So seeing like a lot of big opportunities here across the board. I think it's time for like I think times like this is a good time to open positions on both sides, but like really why? Because so like for example, if you're if you're like bullish on AMD, right? You could potentially open a bullish position to like the 160s because that's so far off that if we actually do this setup and we do like a Santa rally and we hit this area in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that play would pay off so much, you know. But then if we're bearish, we would just go, I don't know where we go down to. Probably come back down to here at 117s or 118s. So let's say 120. So we're actually literally pretty close to the middle point. We're at 139. We're either gonna come down to 120 or we're gonna come up to 160s. Let me see if I can set up the strangle for this. Where's the strangle? Right here. See how much a strangle is worth. So we just talked about it. We're either gonna go 160s or we're gonna go to 120s. We're just gonna strangle it to the end of December 31st. So if it hits 120s by next Friday, you'll make $300 on this $200 bet. So you make additional 300. If it hits 160s by next Friday, you make 400 plus. So either 300 or 400 by next Friday. But that's only if the move happens next Friday. If the move takes a little bit longer to hit 120s by the Fridays, by Christmas Friday, you'll make either 160 or 249. But either direction, you should be fine, as long as it goes really, really well from one way to the other. So that's one way to playing a naked put and a naked call. Alternatively, you could try to do a calendar side. Let me see what the calendar looks like. Actually, I might set this up on the challenge account for us. That would be really nice. What do you guys think? So if we set up the challenge account, it would be like this. Oh, whoops. So we wouldn't even go to 160. We'll go to 155. Then the put side. Go to 120s. It's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. So this play, straight calls and puts would cost $190, with the potential to make 250 or 266 2 weeks from now. This one will have the potential to make, it's anywhere from $50 to $80. We have potential to make $400 if it hits one direction and another. Yeah, this is definitely the play. It's way more profit margins because we're burning premiums. And then if we hit 160 from here, either next Friday, it can potentially turn 114 to 250. So this one benefits a little bit more from time. This one benefits if we make the move really, really fast. But I don't know if we're gonna make that move fast enough, man. Let me change this. I mean, because so we would buy the $31 calls for 155 on AMD, expecting, giving us enough time, and then we can either sell the 17th or sell the 23rd. If you think it's gonna happen a little bit faster, you sell the 17th. If you think it's gonna happen a little bit later, you sell the 23rd to burn more premium. But either way, you're gonna get this free contract. The goal is to get that one free contract. Let's see, how much move does AMD make on a daily basis? How much did they move today? Less than 1%. Let's check out AMD on this. See what kind of move they make in a week. So AMD 8% move in a week. AMD month move is about 8% in general. So let's say AMD can move like 10% in a week. So they can move 10% in a week. Say 140 times 1.110, 154. Yeah, that kind of in line. That's kind of in line with our expectations. It's a pretty good, reasonable play. Might set that up. Might set that up for our challenge account and the ER challenge account, because next week is going to be a slow week for earnings, so we're not going to have that much earnings. Like, I don't even think we're going to have any good earnings on Mondays or Tuesdays. So we're probably going to spend some time playing some lottos on just stocks that we're speculating on and things like that. Any other charts or anything that you guys want to check out before we end the stream here today? Oh, actually, let me look at the market outlook that I usually post on Monday, see how that play out. That's something we usually like to do on Fridays. So this was something we posted in the Stock Elite channel and the Options Elite channel for market outlook from December 6th to the 10th. Things that we were looking forward to this week was U.S. inflation probably continues to rise. German's chancellor coming in, Biden online democracy summit. So looking at the market today, was expecting it to come down and move back up. This move kind of did happen, except we didn't get a bottom move that we expected. So initially, when I was looking at this, I saw the crossover on the chart here. I thought we were probably gonna hit 449 before we bounce, but we kind of skipped that and we just started bouncing pretty hard Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and now we're at almost full recovery. So last week, the week before, we had a really good exhale after a hot run. We were getting to very oversold level at earlier this week. So this was posted on Monday. And I thought it was time to look for value buying opportunities. So as we got near to 44.85 on ES, which we got near it, but we never hit it. What I wanted. So we had that nice move up. And then the Qs, I was looking for it to come down a little bit more. That was a little bit of a bigger goal. That was at 375. So it didn't really pick up too much Qs. Just picked up Facebook and Twilio this week. APPS as well. And some PayPal from a while back. So that also had a nice bounce. XOF, full recovery almost. Yet dollar index just kind of chopped all week, which is kind of good. So let's look at that chart. See the before and after. See how it looks. It looks pretty good. Kind of played out really well. So we've just been really fortunate, both weeks, the week before and this week. We kind of called out the direction and just kind of played really well to the direction that we wanted, with the exception of the Qs. The Qs are always tricky to predict. But SPY had the down move and moved back up really nicely. XLF bounced almost perfectly at 37.59-ish area. So that's seeing the recovery. We're coming back to that trend line a little bit over here. Citibank, PayPal, let me see where they're at. So Citibank was at 62, came back down some more. So we might still see some opportunities here on Citibank. PayPal had a bounce, but came back down as well. Financials getting weak, I guess, from the inflationary data today. Maybe Visa is going to reject here too then. If all those other two financials are getting weak, Visa probably come down as well at this point. Oh yeah, let's check out Walmart and SQ. Wow, what's up, Beefy? What's going on? So Walmart on the intraday time frame had a nice little double bottom setup here. Very nice move. Bounce here. I think the reason it moved up really well today was just following the retail sector, especially with that Costco move. So Walmart was just making that double bottom following Costco, and I think it could potentially come back here. We talked about Walmart last week, right? For some of you guys that were here, talked about how Walmart always does this. Every time it has earnings, always flops so hard, comes back down, gives us this ultra buying opportunity, like here, just flops so hard, gives us this ultra buying opportunity, and then has a nice run back up. So same thing here, flops. Just like, hey, you guys want to buy at discount? I got you. So that's been very nice from Walmart. Apple hitting new all-time high. What a beast. Unstoppable. SQ really following that financial sector move then. Wow, Visa also ripped too. That's so weird. So SQ and PayPal are playing the same thing. They're both getting rejected. Look at the half day. Yeah. So they're getting rejected. They're at a little bit point of control here. This could either be a buying opportunity or another selling opportunity further down. I mean, both SQ and PayPal are almost the same thing. Oh, aren't they also a little bit based on how crypto is doing as well? And crypto has also kind of been iffy. Maybe Bitcoin is gonna run here because you know how we talked about all those double bottom setups and things like that? Those like, isn't this a potential double bottom setup in Bitcoin? No way. No way. No way Bitcoin 53,000 this weekend. No way. But maybe. Post this in crypto chat. It'll be fun. Six p.m. Actually, I heard that there was a Bitcoin Fcc meeting. I thought there was a stablecoin meeting or something. Or was that 2 days ago? Oh, that was 2 days. That was 2 days ago. I gotta look into that later. That's gonna be interesting. But that's pretty much it. It's 5 p.m. We're gonna end it here. The week ended pretty good. There was a lot of profit. There was a lot of profit on that move up. So hopefully you guys took some profit on the way up, and just kind of relax and see what the next move is. I don't know if we're gonna hit new all-time highs on the Qs or if we're gonna come down a little bit. But it does feel like we're having a nice Santa rally. Hopefully it's not a trap though. Other than that, have a good weekend, guys. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And we'll see you guys next week on Monday. Take care.